Good morning, dear students. Today we will see the introduction of multimedia communication. So today we will start module 1. There we can discuss what is the multimedia. So name itself tell multi means many, media means information. Many media information. Multimedia is used to indicate that the information data being transferred over the network may be composed of following, that is it consists of text, images, audio and video. What do you mean by text? Text is nothing but it is the format or a string is what? String, it has a different characters, it can have alphabets, characters, special characters, numbers, etc. including that when it is made, that is a text. It can be formatted or unformatted. So that is the one type of media. First one is the text, second one is the image. Image is nothing but photos what we upload in social media or in the WhatsApp or in the Facebook, whatever it may be. Image is nothing but it is nothing but set of comprised lines, circles, curves, etc. Next is what? Audio. Audio is what? It is the certain interval of time we are recording certain data or information. What is information? Information is nothing but it is the knowledge or the useful data is known as information. What is a video? Video is nothing but images or images for a long duration of or a short duration of a time, that is for a regular interval of time, that is the video. So for the audio and video, what we are going to consider? We are going to consider what? We are going to consider the factor time interval. So when we plot xy plot for the time interval as for the data, so when we consider the in the x-axis time, we plot the data in the y-axis, then we will get what? It will first rises like a sine wave upward then downward. So it is an analog signal, right? So here we can see audio, which includes the low fidelity speeches, telephony. High fidelity stereo musics include short sequence of moving images, complete movies, films, that is a video. The application moves either from person to person communication or to system communication. So for that what we are using? We are using certain terminal equipments, that is nothing but we are going to use set-top box. What we are using nowadays, TVs, set-top box. What it does, set-top box will what? For example, if you want to watch a match, you have missed that, what you are going to do? You will record then. So this is one of the application for system to system communication. With the help of this we can communicate, store, and we can use that. So here it is there, you can see the device that is connected to the set-top box, or when we are using public switch telephone networks, or we are using general switch telephone networks. So these are the server may contain a library of digitized video. The user with server by suitable selective device that can be connected to a set-top box. So this all we are going to study in the module 1. So that is nothing but introduction. Just now we have seen. Then we will see the multimedia information representation. Then we will see the multimedia networks. Then we will see the multimedia applications. Then network terminologies. So similarly in the module 2 what we are going to see, we will see the extension of module 1, that is the information representation. We will see the introduction, then digitization principle, then further we will see the text, images, then audio and video. So next we will move to the next topic, that is the multi information representation. So here name itself tell we are representing the multimedia, that is nothing but information, that is the useful data. How we are going to represent? We are going to represent in the form of small segment, that is nothing but block. That block can be represented in the form of binary bits. You can see here binary bits, that is also known as code words, Digitized images can be comprised of 2 dimension. When we are using 2 dimension, then the image will be, we are considering the pixels. Okay, single dimension we use the bits, and whereas for the audio and video, it is nothing but this type of signal is known as analog signal. You can just read over here, audio video signal varies continuously with the time. Just now what I have said, amplitude of speeches, audio video signal varies, this type is known as analog signal. Because the amplitude of the signal varies continuously with the time, it is the relative high bit rate. This is known or measured as bits per second. So what do you mean by compressions? One more side heading is there. What is a compression? Compression is applied to the digitized signal in order to reduce what? Resulting bitrate level, which various network can support. Compression, what we do, we compress the data so that when we send for a long distance, it will reduce the size, but the content will be the same. That is a zipping a file. So this is the second topic. Then further in the module 3, we can see the in detail text and image compression, how we are going to compress, then what are the different principles, then we will see the distributed multimedia system, then we will see the introduction of the main features, DMS networking multimedia, operating systems. Then in module 4 we will see in detail audio and video compression and their principles. In module 5 we will see the multimedia communication across the network, like packet, audio, video in the network environment, then what is the ATM network, then what is the video transport access generic network, then multimedia transfer ATM network. So this is all we will see one by one. So today what we have seen, we have just seen the definition of multimedia, then we have seen how we are going to represent the multimedia. That is nothing but we are going to represent in the form of blocks or images. We have seen in the form of pixels. Next topic, when I upload the next video, there we will see the multimedia networks. So there are 5 types basically. It is the communication network, that is telephone network, data network, third one is the broadcast television network, then integrated service digital network, then broadcast multiple service network. This we will see one by one. So just first today what you do, you just revise what is the multimedia, then how we will represent. So the author for this book is Fred Helsel, and the standard textbook is Multimedia Communication and Application Network Protocols and Standards. So just go through it. The book is available in the library also, and you will get the free PDF that also you download. So in the next class we will see the what is the telephone network, what is the network components, what is digital transmission using modems, multiple services. Then we will see what is a broadcast TV network. So one by one we will discuss this in the next class. Till then you just take care and just try to revise. If any doubt is there, you can just mail me at my Gmail account meet786sarfaz@gmail.com. Thank you.